Welcome back to the organized chaos known as the Take a Kid Fishing Day put on by the Rhode Island Saltwater Anglers Association. Nearly 300 kids getting a chance to fish in Greenwich Bay on this day. And earlier this year, well, I got a chance to fish my first freshwater tournament. And I got a good pro to go along, Danny Correia.
I have a regular job. I do construction work. I have my whole life, you know, the fishing part. I always had time for fishing, and then when my off time is, I go home and do construction work. You know, you always never stay behind the 8 ball. Like, you know, a lot of guys, they relied so much on fishing, and like right now, it's a really tough time in the industry, and they're all hurting.
Boat number 1.
So on this day, we hooked up with another 60 boats or so to fish the 33rd annual OceanState Bassmasters.
Boat number 5. Boat number 8.
One by one, we were sent off on this overcast mid-May morning.
Boat number 10. Come on, stage up, guys. Stage up. Boat 27.
Danny, who has never been on Johnson's Pond, already strategizing.
Looked at a map, an aerial map, and there's this pocket right over here, which it doesn't look like there's one boat in there. It's a place to start. Springtime, fish are shallow. You know, we'll probably stay on the bank all day.
The night before, Danny did his homework.
Go to Google Earth and just kind of zoomed in on it and looked at the whole lake. And so we'll probably stay up north because I noticed most of the boats ran south. So, yeah, not being here, you know, getting to fish some fresher water, not following behind somebody, we have probably a better chance.
Oh, okay, so you want maybe less pressure kind of fish?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. On a tournament like this, on a small body of water, the fish get educated really quick, so as the day progresses, they're going to be a little bit more finicky, a little bit more harder to catch. Change up, I got some little tricks underneath, you know, my sleeve.
All right, I like tricks on the
Hopefully a little bit of experience pays off here, but if it doesn't, just erase that from the thing. I'm going to get the net out because you know why? I'm a firm believer we're going to catch her.
Be ready, baby. My first tournament. Believe it or not. I host a fishing show, and this is my first tournament. Again, I haven't done a lot of freshwater fishing, mostly salt, so see how I do in my virgin tournament. I made sure I got a good pro with me. That's the key. And lesson number 1, be quiet.
What happens is...
Here you go, fish. Oh, sorry.
It's a crappie. It's the wrong species,
well,
dude.
hey, it's a fish. It's a crappie. Don't make a crappie.
The whole trick is to be very, very quiet.
Oh, you gotta be quiet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now he tells me I gotta be quiet. It wasn't a real fish. Well, it's a real fish, but...
See, in real competition, when you catch a crappie and we're fishing a bass tournament,
yeah,
you owe me $10.
Oh.
So just keep that in mind.
Now he tells me. Okay, you go back, you send the bass our way, okay? You're a nice little fish, but not what we want.
Exactly. We're allowed 10 fish. And you can catch 12, but you can only weigh in 10. You can catch whatever. And then the most weight for the 10 fish wins the tournament. First prize is $3 grand, and I think it goes to like 1,200 maybe. They have a separate pool for big fish, and it's $10, so there'll probably be, I don't know, $600 in that. From what I understand, just talking to people, it's going to take probably around 18 to 22 pounds to win, so 2 pound average will do you pretty well here. I got a swim bait, just a fish looking bait.
Just keep trying different baits?
I'm going to try a bunch of different baits, yeah. Just simply because I've never been here and really don't know what to expect.
How do you approach things if you haven't fished that body of water before? Is it a total different mindset?
It actually is. We have to fish more visible structure. You know, I won't take my eyes off the depth finder, but this time of year, you know, it's really, you can just keep beating the water.
We tried the edges, now try out the middle?
Exactly. It looks like a big grass bed right out here.
More of a marathon than a sprint, right?
Yeah. You know what? Some days you wish it was over in an hour, and some days you just wish it would last forever. It just takes a long time to get 5 bites.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
There you go.
The little one again. I fish BASS and FLW, the two main pro circuits. Yeah, he's not a keeper, unfortunately. They have to be 12 inches. Biggest one I ever weighed in the tournament was 9.5. A pretty good one. I won a tournament back in 2002, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good year. I made the Bassmasters Classic that year, and the Classic is like the Masters of golf. You know, it's the highest thing you can go to in fishing, and you have to qualify for it, and it's actually takes a lot to get in it. You know, it's not just something like anybody can make. You fish all year long to make it, and you fish against the best in the world. And to be one of, at the time it was 35 to qualify for the tournament. Took the season off, you know. This first year in 23 years I haven't fished.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that means he gets to enjoy my company for this day.
All right, lost my bait.
You lost your bait.
Yeah.
Those are $10 a piece too.
$10, man, I'm gonna be broke before this thing's over.
As long as I'm not fishless. More when Fishing the Ocean State returns.
Yay, I'm on the board, I'm on the bass board.